Welcome back, everybody, to week one of the NFL season. And that means we are back with DJ's best bets. After a positive winning percentage last year, we are back to try and win a little bit more money here for week one. If you followed our X page, you have seen a couple of top props. We are 2 for 2 on those. And we're going to go ahead and get started with the Sunday slate out of the gate. Let's take a look. Dolphins getting plus 1.5 versus the Indianapolis Colts. This is a very simple one. I'm surprised the Dolphins are underdogs. I know the vibes are weird in Miami. I know with Tyreek's odd. The head coach is a little bit odd. It feels like they're in turmoil. The Colts haven't won a week one game since 2013. It was Andrew Luck's second season, the last time they won a week one game. Until it actually happens, I am going to wait to see it. The Dolphins have a lot of explosive players. They still got Tyreek. They still got Jalen Waddle. Devin A-Chain is good to go. Tua is healthy. The Colts are still starting Daniel Jones at quarterback. I still have my concerns. And the offensive and defensive lines for the Dolphins have been rebuilt pretty decently. So, you know what? Give me the Dolphins to cover plus 1.5 and more than likely win outright. Next up, we got Tampa Bay taking on Atlanta. Let's take the over. Last year, Tampa Bay hit the over in 12 out of 17 games. They're going to put the ball up in bunches. They're going to get points. Their defense is a little sporadic. I think it will be much better. Atlanta was about 50-50 with the over. Part of that was the quarterback change, the Kirk Cousins turnover issues. But their defense is very boomer bust. They'll get takeaways, but they also will get got through the air. I think Michael Penix is going to find some success finding Drake London. Bijan Robinson's going to Bijan. And we already know Tampa Bay, a healthy Mike Evans, Emeka Buka, a cleared and ready to go Chris Godwin, Cade Otton, Bucky Irving, the starter. I expect this one to hit the over relatively comfortably. It might even hit the over by the third quarter. I think both offenses are going to come out ready, clicking, and firing. Still have questions about Michael Penix, but I think he's still going to find some deep shots to London and crew. Next up, we're going to have a fun one. Alvin Kamara over longest reception of 12.5. They're going against the Cardinals, who I believe ranked 32nd against running backs last year. Alvin Kamara is the only thing in New Orleans right now that really even gives you cause to pause. I do like Chris Olave, but I want to see him be healthy, and I have some real concerns with that quarterback situation. But one thing that doesn't affect is Alvin Kamara catching a little dump off pass on 3rd and 13 or 3rd and 16, scampering for 13 yards and calling it a day. Or a little screen pass where Alvin Kamara looks like he's not running like against the Packers, looks like he's not even trying and scampers up the sideline. Over 12.5 seems very easy for Kamara. Get him in space. It's something I think he's very comfortable doing. The Cardinals aren't exactly a stout defense against running backs, so we're going to take Kamara to hit this one. Last but not least, Giants plus 6.5 versus Washington Commanders. So last year, the Giants were terrible. We all kind of know this. However, against Washington, they lost in the 2 games, they lost by a combined 8 points. A 3-point loss and a 5-point loss. They are much better at quarterback this year, whether you believe in Danger Russ, Mr. Extremely Limited, whether it's Jameis Winston coming in, whether it's Jackson Dart, Diesel Dart's brother. I think there's going to be plenty of opportunities for the Giants to keep it close. That pass rush is still ridiculous. Washington's offensive line has improved. However, that might be the best defensive front in football. I expect it to be a weirdly close game. No one really separates or pulls away. So if you're going to give me a touchdown in a division game, as we learned on opening Thursday, I will take those odds. So we're going to take the Giants at plus 6.5 at minus 120. Combined odds, if you do want to parlay these, 1,149 plus. Remember, only bet what you can afford to lose. Do not gamble the house. Do not do anything reckless. Only do if you can afford to lose it. But this is what we have for week one of DJ's Best Bets. Let us know in the comments down below what you have, and we'll see you all again next week.